Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the NR2003 PissCup Series, as we welcome you to Indianapolis Raceway Park for the first ever running of the Kum Go 200. Starting on the pole for today's race is Isaac Perdomo, who flipped violently last week during the Suckers 200 at Rockingham Speedway. Can they turn their luck around, or will they suffer the same fate as the least popular driver in PissCup, Grayson Thibodeau, and fall all the way back to dead last in the points? Or may they even sniff victory like Gay Boners did last week when he went on to win that very same race at Rockingham Speedway? We will find out in a matter of moments as we take you trackside for the command. To give the command and joining me in the booth for the Kum Go 200, they call him the Pickler. It's Luke Big Papa Pickle.
Drivers, start your engines!
Thank you, Luke Big Papa Pickle, for the amazing command. And we'd also like to thank the Agent Bagel Foundation for bringing us the starting lineup on the left side of the screen. And Pickler, what are you expecting out of these drivers here today?
I'm expecting them to rip the lip, to use that outside line to truly make some great passes, and I'm expecting some unbelievable action here from these PissCup drivers.
Well, you absolutely fucked it there, but you know what? It doesn't even matter, as Isaac Perdomo, Katsui Kobayashi gonna lead us to the green flag as the green flag is underway here in the Kum Go 200 for 50 laps of exciting racing as Isaac Perdomo and Katsui Kobayashi going to turn 1 and 2. Earth Blue Balls trying to make a good run, trying to get that second place position off of turn 2 as they are battling for fourth back there. That is Horse McClusterfuck and Itchy Balls going into the corner. They wreck it back here. No, I just have horrible hearing as Katsui Kobayashi is going to lead lap 1.
Oh, into the wall in the back for about 7th place right there. They're going to keep it straight.
Yeah, Harold Klott into the outside wall there, right in front of Drank Limmel as they go down the back straightaway. Going to make our way back to the front. Katsui Kobayashi, what a story it would be. Flipped last week, could go to victory lane as Earth Blue Balls into the outside wall. Gonna pay attention to these guys getting that outside wall. There's James Alyama as well into that outside fence. Harold Klott gonna try and run that top once again as we move back to the front. Katsui Kobayashi pulling away.
Kobayashi has a commanding lead so far. We've seen this outside wall jump out and bite a couple of these guys before, and we're gonna probably see it all day. And you've got a white is right there.
Yep, that's Drank Limmel destroying the outside wall. I'll be back as well. There's Gay Boners. He's already up into a couple positions there after winning last week. There's Drank Limmel again into the outside wall as they come off the corner there as we move back to the front. Closing in is Perdomo as Horse McClusterfuck moves into third. There is Grayson Thibodeau, and I'm honestly scared shitless for anyone to be in front. Oh, no! Charlie Voderback, he keeps bouncing. What the fuck? He keeps bouncing and bouncing. He's jiggling all over all these drivers, but he's able to save it. What the absolute hell? Oh, he's in. Oh, he's gonna get turned by Ding Dong down the back straightaway.
Caution will wave. And that's...
Oh!
that's about as good as it gets in PissCup.
He was trying to wreck for an entire fucking straightaway, Luke.
And he finally did it. And he hit the backstretch and he finally did it.
He finally pissed the bed. Charlie Voderback around, voice crack. Let's go see what happened once again. Here we are on the Clabel copter cam on Charlie Voderback, and as you can see, he gets to the outside here, off of turn 4, and just fucking nails that wall, bounces off, hits another one, bounces off, hits another one, bounces off, gets touched by another one, has the thing saved, and then they come off the corner. Ding Dong makes it 3 wide, and Voderback has to overdrive the corner, and then Ding Dong just delivers and finishes them off there, Mr. Pickle.
I mean, just truly the ability to wreck so many times in one set of corners and the straightaway is just unbelievable, unmatched by these PissCup drivers, and I'm truly amazed by what I've seen.
New levels of talent unlocked here in the NR2003 PissCup Series. We'll be back in just a moment for the restart. Don't go anywhere. I fucked it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kum Go 200. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a shocking development here. Not only does lack of talent transfer onto the racetrack, it also transfers onto the pit road as Katsui Kobayashi and everyone back here who was in the front of this field decided to stay out on the first round of pit stops and then came around in pit. So now the lead, Luke Big Papa Pickle, goes to Bruno Battaglia as we're going to go back green flag racing here.
You know, as a fan of Brad Keselowski and having to deal with the terrible crew chief that he had this year, I can completely understand it that, you know, the top 9 probably don't have the budget for a crew chief and had to do it themselves and didn't realize pits were open. And we got people in the wall in the back again.
The wrecking on the back straightaway, blow budget. That's Jeremy Isley, Horace McClusterfuck, couple of those guys that were in the back and pit again. What the fuck is McClusterfuck doing? Caution's out again, Pickle. Let's just go see. Let's just go see what happened. What the fuck?
You can see Jeremy Isley kind of misses the corner a bit. Then he tries to do his best Ross Chastain impression. And Annie Position comes up behind him, and she's going to send him around. And just truly incredible racing that we've seen here from these PissCup drivers. I mean, I'm amazed at what I've seen, and not in a good way. I don't know about you, Clabel, but just truly incredible.
Incredible display of talent, Luke Big Papa Pickle, and honestly, we're just gonna go right back to the green flag. It makes me disgusted to have to showcase this lack of talent, but it is what it is. What is Toby Tony doing? Oh my goodness, he just got in the back of Caden Lemon. For some reason, Toby Tony was a lap down, and we're currently giving him the wave around, and he just absolutely got in the back of Caden Lemon and absolutely fucked up the back end of that Jack Daniels Dodge. We're back from we're back here, ladies and gentlemen. Wackett Bush Jr. the third will be the leader for this restart. What in tarnation will be second? What the fuck is happening? What is happening? I have no, what is happening? Luke Big, okay, all right, sure, we're going Boogie.
He's going for a Kyle Busch.
Okay,
what a
I have no idea what's happening. Okay, I think everyone on the inside line just jumped the fuck out of that start, but we're back Boogie Pickle. We got one in tarnation. Danny Fishburger battling for the lead.
Shades of Kyle Busch.
There he goes. Spinning. I knew it.
And now
I knew he'd get a black flag.
To serve the black flag.
He had to go piss. He had to go piss. It is what it is.
Which leads
Danny Fishburger to the front. Holy shit, if you're Wackett Bush Jr. the third, you feel like you just got robbed. Oh my goodness gracious. Danny Fishburger to the front. Fat bitch in second.
This has been one of the PissCup races of all time, no doubt. Danny Fishburger, after some shenanigans to say the least, has retained the lead.
I have no idea where the PissCup drivers were able to find this lack of talent. Oh, and there's another example. Fat bitch in the outside wall. Zorga 194 trying to take advantage. Caution is out. Oh, the wrecking big on the back straightaway cyber skirts. What in tarnation. Oh, yeah, just fucking pile it. Toby Tony piles right into the big fucking crash as the caution is out again. Oh, my goodness. So here we are on Cyber Scourge, and it can't be a PissCup race without Cyber absolutely fucking it. Johnny spins, gets the outside wall. Cyber has nowhere to go, and the field just checks up. Low budget and Ding Dong nowhere to go, and then What in Tarnation comes up, hits them, and then Toby Tony comes off the fucking pit road and takes out not only Low Budget, but Ding Dong out of this race. My goodness gracious. We'll be back after another commercial break. Pickle, they keep fucking it, man. Oh my goodness. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kum Go 200 here on the Clabel YouTube channel. We got 3 drivers out of the race after that one. Ding Dong, Low Budget, and Toby Tony. Toby Tony will be on the pole for next week's races. We've already hit the halfway mark here. Luke, Big Papa Pickle, it's been a complete shit show so far.
I'm at least happy to say that we have figured out how to restart a race. So at least that is, we have solved that. Is Fat Bitch is now on the outside and is going to get the jump and probably take the lead here into turn 2.
Yeah, the outside lane has looked really good on these restarts, but look at Joe Mama trying to make it 3 wide. Ooh, they're going to make it through.
Just barely making it through. Fat Bitch still in the lead. Danny Fishburger looking on the inside, going to try and retain second. It isn't going to happen. Joe Mama is going to get him, as so is Six-Pack Liqueurs.
Wait, Grayson Thibodeau gets spun! It ain't a piss cup race without Grayson Thibodeau having fucking problems. Caution's out for Thibodeau. As they're racing back to the start-finish line, Fat Bitch going to get the jump. As they'll be battling to the line here. Fat Bitch going to lead us to the caution flag. Six-Pack Liqueurs into second. Let's go see what happened to Grayson Thibodeau there.
You're going to see Whit Cornett overcooks the corner a little bit, gets into the wall, but Isaac Perdomo just kind of loses it on his own, right into Grayson Thibodeau, takes Thibodeau out, and the other two are going to have some substantial damage, but as well as the 86 catching the inside wall.
Dude, the 86 of Charlie Voderek is not having a good day. Keeps sliding and slippering everywhere. You know who else has been having a bad day? Luke Big Papa Pickle.
Is it Grayson Thibodeau?
No, it's this fucking crowd, as we're going to be right back with the restart in just a second, because good lord, are they witnessing a pure display of no talent from this Piss Cup field. We'll be back in just a second for the restart. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kum Go 200. Those drivers out of the race, my fucking patience. That is who is out of today's races. We're going to come around and take 19 laps to go. Fat Butch and Six-Pack Liqueur is going to lead us back to it. As the green flag is back in the air here. Great restart on the outside for Six-Pack Liqueurs. That outside lane has prevailed really well here today, Pickle, as they go into turn 1 and 2 here.
Fat Bitch is going to try and hold on the bottom. Isn't going to happen. Liqueurs is going to take the lead. Fishburger to second. As Zorgan 194 is going to try and follow him around Fat Bitch. Might actually end up doing so.
Caution.
Of course.
Again.
Of course.
They can't make it a fucking... Oh, Grayson Thibodeau wants to start beef. What's he doing? He's already rubbing against I Can See. Get a load of this guy. Okay, let's just go see what happened back here. Oh my lord. Here we are on the Clabel copter cam. Katui Kobayashi goes up the track, gets barely into Aaron the Fan Man. Blah, 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 goes around. Everybody misses him except, of course, fucking Cyber Scourge, whose bad luck continues. You know what? I don't even care anymore. We're going to be back for the restart in just a second. You know what? My patience is running fucking thin. Let's just get this shit over with, man. Well, Luke, Big Papa Pickle, we're down to less than 15 laps to go. Will they fuck it again?
The question is how many times, not will.
Oh, of course. Yeah, okay. Well, Six-Pack Liqueurs, Danny Fishburger are going to come off a turn 3 and 4 here. Gonna take 13 to go. Green flag in the air. Fantastic restart for Fishburger. Zorga 194 right there as well. What a day it would be for Danny Fishburger to get his second win of the season. One earlier this season at Atlanta as they go down the back straightaway.
In the wall in the back, and they're stacking up. Looks like they're going to keep it green for once today.
I was looking at that. That is Toaster Rodriguez. I thought they'd fuck it. They did not. Danny Fishburger still going to lead here as we come to 12 laps to go, as we continue to go through this field, making sure they don't fuck it. They are side by side, which makes me very scared. But Danny Fishburger holds on to the lead here as they go down the back straightaway.
Fishburger extending his lead a little bit as we're looking through the field, just making sure everybody is still going straight, which is a very difficult thing for these Piss Cup drivers to do.
I'm not even caring about, of course, Cyber Scar. Yeah, there he goes again. There he goes again. Yeah, who the fucking fuck it? Yep. Yep,
else?
Cyber Skirt. This is the Cyber Skirts Terrorism 500. Oh my goodness gracious.
Who else?
As
but Cyber
Danny
Skirts?
Fishburger. Danny Fishburger is going to race back to the line. That is blah, blah, blah. Again. As the caution is out again here. You know what? I'm not even going to go see what happened. Let's just go to the fucking restart, dude. Fuck this shit. It's going to be 5 laps to decide it here in the Kum Go 200. And we do have PissCup overtime in case we need it. We probably will fucking need it because these guys will not stop losing talent. Can they even make it 5 laps to the checkered flag? We're gonna have to see. Green flag back in the air. What a fantastic start for Zorgan 194 on the top side, Pickle.
Nate Greatness is gonna look to clear for second, and Fishburger is not quite there.
Side by side for second. Zorgan 194 pulling away. Nate Greatness on the outside trying to clear and get his first win as they go down the front straight. We're going to make sure they keep it clean. Holy shit, they made it a fucking lap. Zorgan 194 now 4 laps away from bringing home his second checkered flag of the season. But Nate Greatness trying to close in the laps. Continue to close down here, Pickle.
Coming to 3 to go. Zorgan 194 continues to lead. Greatness is trying a little bit higher line. He's about half a lane higher up. And they're wrecking in the back.
Oh, that's itchy balls! They keep it clean! Oh, will they, though? We gotta keep an eye on these guys. Will they keep it clean for a corner? Gotta keep an eye. They're good. We go back to the front. Zorgan 194 gonna take 2 laps to go. He does not want shit or PissCup overtime. That is for certain.
Through 1 and 2. Only 2 more times through there. Zorgan 194 rounds the backstretch. 2 more sets of corners and he's home free.
And that's all he wants right now is to see the white flag in the air, and he's gonna see it. White flag in the air for Zorgan 194. I can't believe it, Pickle. They're gonna make it 5 laps under green.
Truly a miracle. And as Zorgan 194 rounds turn 2, the backstretch is all his, and he enters 3 and 4. Just 1 more set of corners.
Zorgan 194 for DJ Colin Racing Academy gets his 2nd win of the season here at Indianapolis Raceway Park, and it makes sense given the fact that he won the Piss House 300 earlier this season. He's a short track whiz. That's for certain. Zorgan 194 for DJ Colin Racing Academy wins the Kum Go 200. This man is a short track ace as he picks up his 2nd win of the season, both at a very small short track. What a performance today from Gabe Boners, who started all the way in dead last and finished in 4th. What an amazing run for him, with Drake Limmel rounding out your top 10.
Incredible comebacks from both Katumi Kobayashi and Wackenbush Jr. Katui was one of the few who pit early and got caught deep in the field, and Wackenbush Jr. was screwed out by that restart that was truly disgusting and pitiful, and honestly what we've come to expect from these PissCup drivers. And someone not so fortunate was Annie Position, coming home in 20th.
Tosa Rodriguez brings it home 22nd after starting 8th. Not a great run for them. I Can See in 27th, and Thomas Etheridge brings it home in 30th.
31st is our pole sitter, Isaac Padromo. An unfortunate end to his day. Cyber Scourge the Terrorist is going to finish 33rd, which is about how many wrecks he caused today. And 36th was Grayson Thibodeau, a rough day for him. The last 3 drivers all wrecked out of this race, 40th being low budget, and 41st and 42nd are 2 biggest losers, Ding Dong and Toby Tony.
Now, here are your updated PissCup points, and it's with Nate Greatness taking over the PissCup points lead by only 18 points over I'll Be Back and James Allyeim. We have over 25 guys still eligible for the PissCup title. Let me tell you, my ex-wife didn't even have that many people within her living room. Let me tell you what, she had about 20. Mr. Big Papa Pickle. Mr. Pickle, What did you think of today's race, and are you excited for the season ahead for these PissCup drivers?
I truly was amazed once again in all the worst ways possible. But I would like to give a shout out to these PissCup drivers. They were able to go 5 laps at the end without wrecking, which was truly incredible. And once we did see these guys get going, we saw what was something of a spectacle of a race today.
We'll be back next week for the Camel 200, and Pickle, you're going to love this one at Talladega Super Speedway. Mr. Pickle, will we see you then?
Absolutely, and we better see all of you too.
Absolutely, and thank you all so much for watching, and we'd like to also thank my Clabel cult members for continuing to support the channel. You can click the join button down below to get access to emojis in our live chat, behind the scenes on Shit Cup and Piss Cup, and a lot more things. Make sure to join today if you haven't already and become a member of the Clabel cult. We will see you all next week at Talladega for hell. We shall see you then. And as always, take it easy.